my map for the 2020 election. Break it down completely. First and foremost, in the 2016 election, Hillary Clinton won a total of 20 states, and she fell short, meaning that the first female president is going to be elected in the year 20. That is a significance over 20 states carried. 20 states, including D.C., is 21. The next president is going to be inaugurated in the year 2021. We are talking about Elizabeth Warren. Any state that you see with a 20, that is going to go blue. So Pennsylvania is going to be going blue. Traditional battleground state. When we compare the results of 2012 in Pennsylvania, Barack Obama won by over 5%. In 2016, Donald Trump won by less than 1%, by a half of 1%. In other words, those voters stayed home in 2016. They're going to show up to vote for traditionally the Democrat, as they have done. It is Pennsylvania that is going to go back to being blue after the 2020 election. They will have much higher turnout than they did in 2012, than when they won by a good 5 to 6%. So those blue collar workers are going to show up and vote for Elizabeth Warren because of how much of a disaster Donald Trump has been. So Pennsylvania is going blue this election. Michigan is another one. Barack Obama won that state by over 10%. Donald Trump won by 0.3%. 0.23%. A 9% turnaround. Again, those people stayed home, but they are going to show up and they are going to flip Michigan blue. In gematria, the practice of coding letters and words into numbers, we can explain the system very well. But let me go through all of the states first before I get to that point. So Michigan is going to easily go blue. That's what the statistics are telling you right there. And we move on to Wisconsin. Barack Obama won by over 6.6% in Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a traditional Democratic battleground. In 2016, notice how Donald Trump won by only 0.6%. A pretty mediocre, lousy victory. Did not gain more votes than Mitt Romney did back in 2016. 1,407,000 for Mitt Romney. 1,405,000. He literally has zero support in Wisconsin. That state's can easily flip blue. The election is practically over as I speak at this point in the video. And that shows how delusional Trump-tards really are. They got their education from Trump University, as I've shown right here. 2012, Barack Obama wins by 3%. Over, let's see, this is Ohio. So he won by close to 3% in Ohio. Ohio flipped that around, manufacturing state. That was over 8%. Donald Trump has not bought back those jobs in Wisconsin. We're going to be in recession by 2020. This is going to be an easy win for Elizabeth Warren in Ohio. So make that blue as well, because that is traditionally a Democratic battleground state. Barack Obama won by under 1% in Florida. Florida is going to be really close this election. In 2016, Trump wins by over 1%. But once again, once we get into recession, that state's going to be blue again. When we examine the recession and we go back to 2008, the 2008 election in Florida, Barack Obama won by 3% in what is traditionally a really close state. So expect that margin. I would go with 4% for Elizabeth Warren over Donald Trump in Florida, easily. So there's that. In Iowa, Obama won by over 5% in 2012. That state was flipped around because of how much the people, how much Hillary Clinton was a very unlikable candidate. That was a 15% flip to Donald Trump there. These voters did not show up and vote in Iowa. Barack Obama, 822,000 votes. Over 100,000 votes that he lost there in Iowa. Those people are going to show up and vote for Elizabeth Warren. That state has 6 electoral votes. It is Elizabeth Warren that is a harmonizer, a 6th life path. We've got the month, then the date, 22 adds up to 4, 1949 adds up to 23, 2 plus 3 is 5, then 15, 1 plus 5 adds up to 6. Elizabeth Warren, the 6th life path, the harmonizer, is going to bring everyone together in the United States. Now Arizona, here's what's going on with Arizona. A tribute to the first female Supreme Court Justice, Sandra Day O'Connor. She was the first female Supreme Court Justice. She is from Arizona. And this is going to be why Arizona is going to flip blue for the first time since 1996. Elizabeth Warren changed her voter registration from Republican to Democrat in 1996. The last time Arizona flipped blue was back in 1996. Elizabeth Warren is a 6th life path. 6 elections later, this is going to happen. This would be 20 elections later. It is DT Donald Trump. That adds up to 24. It is female that equals 20 in gematria. I want you to notice that 1996 has a year numerology of 25. It is females that equals 25. It is Trump. It is racist. And it is women in gematria that's got gematria of 25. This is how you know that Arizona is going to flip blue in the next election. So 2012, Arizona, white, 8 to 9% Mitt Romney won, but the support is dwindling. 49% for Donald Jackass Trump, and then 46 for Hillary Clinton. That is under 4%. That state is going to be flipped blue in 2020 very easily. And all this can be explained not only by the numbers, by the statistics, and the trends in the demographic changes in Arizona, but all this can be explained through gematria. 2020 presidential map. Let me highlight these. My touch screen is, let me get the touch screen correct here. Is my mouse back? My mouse disappears sometimes quickly. Okay, I've got the mouse back. So Wisconsin is going blue. Minnesota is blue. Iowa turns blue. Nebraska stays red. Highlight Colorado quickly. 3 out of the 4 corner states are going to be Elizabeth Warren states. Now, what is interesting about that connection by the numbers is that Warren equals 34. It is November 3, 11/3 of the year 20 that adds up to 34. Elizabeth Warren takes 3 out of the 4 corner states. 4 corner states. Four Corners has gematria of 96 and 42. Last time Arizona was blue was the year 1996. A really interesting connection to make with what's going to happen in this next election. Elizabeth Warren, at the end of the day, she is going to, well, let me get to the map here. Let's count this down here. Right, so obviously Nebraska is red, Texas is red, and then scrolling down in the map, it is Florida that's going to go blue this time around. Florida is going to go blue just like in 2008. Florida tends to go blue during recessions. Georgia is not going to be flipped, but that state's kind of close. North Carolina, though, is going to flip blue because of this recession. Same with Virginia. Same with Indiana. Indiana is going to be devastated with this economic recession that's going to happen in 2020 when the cards come tumbling in Wall Street. And Maine will not have their vote split. So this is your election map. Elizabeth Warren wins 28 states. It is EW. E is the 5th letter. W is the 23rd letter. Elizabeth Warren equals 28. Elizabeth Ann Warren equals 29. The Democrats are going to take 28 states plus Washington, D.C. This is your final election map for the 2020 election. Once I zoom out of here, perfect, I've got my map here. This is your election map for 2020. Recessions impact elections immensely. Let's compare and contrast with 2008. So, Obama, he got Arizona, of course. He got Arizona. Obama got Iowa. Now, I need to see which state that Elizabeth Warren, I need to see which state, what was the other states? And so Obama had the same exact votes as Elizabeth Warren in this election. Elizabeth Warren takes Arizona. Obama did not take Arizona. I need to see which state Obama took and which state that Elizabeth Warren is not going to take. I can probably check. So I can probably check it out on my map here. Anyways, back to the map here. I've got, let's see, Indiana is going to go blue. We have to change that. That has to go blue. Definitely, that's going to be the case. So I will count off all of the red states here for you. There's going to be a total of 51. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 14. This is 17, 18, 19, 20. Let me go back here again. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21, really? No, I had 28, and I had, well, let me go check this out here. My count is messed up here. But I've got 369 electoral votes for Elizabeth Warren. Let's go through all the states one by one. By the numbers, as I say. Now, it is Donald Trump that is going to lose this election because he's a big fraud. He's a con man. It is Donald, it is fraud, and it is worst that equals 23. Donald Trump is going to be remembered as one of the worst presidents out there. And this is why a woman is going to replace the worst president in American history. It is W, that is the 23rd letter. That's exactly what's going to be the case there with this election map that I have right here for 2020. My election map. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 states. 21 states. And that's going to be a total of 29 for Elizabeth Warren. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 10. That is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 20, 22, 25, 29, plus that. That is 29 states plus DC. That is a total of 30. So she gets 29 states. The reason why Elizabeth Warren gets 29 states is because she gets inaugurated in the year 29. It is Hillary Rodham Clinton's initials that equal 29. Notice that. This is why the first female president was not going to be elected until the year 20. It is HRC, Hillary Rodham Clinton, that equals 29. It is the gematria of Arizona 11 that also equals 29 and 11. But I want you to notice too that in a snapshot, EAW, Elizabeth Ann Warren, equals 29. This is why she's going to win the states with 11 electoral college votes. Arizona 11 is one of them. It is also Michigan 16 that Hillary Clinton failed to win in 2016. Well, Elizabeth Warren takes Michigan and she takes Florida. She is not going to ignore those blue battleground states. It is Ohio that's got a gematria of 29. It is a senator that's going to win Ohio. Senator Obama won Ohio in 2008. Senator Warren's going to win Ohio 20 years later. When we talk about Sandra Day O'Connor being the first female Supreme Court justice, pretty fitting that this is a fitting tribute for Arizona to win. Because 2020 is a 40 year. Her nickname, Pocahontas, woman president. Hillary has a gematria of 40. She was never going to win in 2016. She was the first female president was going to be elected in the year 2020. Now, I want you to notice something too. When we count this down for the last time, the total amount of states that Donald Trump is going to win is going to be exposed as the fraud that he is, in the words of Bernie Sanders. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So Donald Trump is only going to win a total of 21 states. He's going to lose Iowa. He's going to lose 21. He's going to win 21 states. The woman's going to win the other 29 states. It is a woman that's going to win Iowa. Elizabeth's going to win Iowa. It's woman. It's Iowa that equals 21. That's why she's going to win Iowa. 29 states, EAW. Elizabeth Warren is winning 29 states. Should win one more state than Obama. Because Obama carried 28 states, plus DC. So that's a total of 29 territories. But Elizabeth Warren gets a total of 30 territories, and she wins a total of 29 states. Donald Trump only wins a total of 21 states this time around. Donald Trump wins 9 less states this time around to a female, because it is female that equals 42 and 24. It is 9 that has gematria of 42 and 24. Pretty interesting. And now, when you check out the gematrinator, it's pretty clear what is happening with Elizabeth Warren winning 369 electoral college votes right after this recession. Elizabeth Warren is only going to lose 21 states. She's going to be inaugurated in the year 21. And I want you to notice, too, that 369 electoral college votes is going to have everything to do with Elizabeth Ann Warren being elected President of the United States in a landslide. November the 3rd is 11-3. Landslide election victories are under 13. Notice how it is carrier plant that equals 63. Senator Warren, that's not going to help out Indiana too much. The recession won't. 369 electoral college votes, there's a reason for this. Elizabeth Ann Warren is elected President of the United States. 369 electoral college votes is going to be the case for Elizabeth. She is going to win the election with 369 electoral college votes. She is going to carry a total of 29 states, including Washington, D.C. she would only lose 21 states. She's going to be inaugurated in the year 21. It is her initials that has everything to do with the amount of states that she is going to win. And when you go back to Donald Trump in 2008, or when you go back to 2016, is that Hillary Clinton won 9 less territories than Elizabeth. Hillary Clinton won 20 states. Elizabeth Warren's going to win 29 states. That's a total of 49 states. It is Donald J. Trump that's got gematria of 49. He's going to lose a total of 49 states. And it is 2016. Trump won a total of 30 states. He's only going to win 21 this time around. That's 51. It's because of Reaganomics. Reaganomics equals 51. It is conspiracy that equals 51 when we're talking about who is influencing these elections, or the conspiracy itself, Reaganomics. This recession is going to cause a crash. The tax cut bubble, the tariffs, the economy's not expanding anymore. We have a student loan bubble that's about to burst here. They're going to need to bail them out right here. Wonder how student loans has to do with this. Student loan crisis. That's something to look out for in this next election. This is my electoral college map. 369 to 169. How much less votes is Trump going to win this time around? 169 after all. Is this going to hold any meaning? It could. 135, and then we've got 227 and 369. I try to look at these observations to make. She's going to win in a landslide. She's going to win North Carolina. She's going to win all these states in the Midwest, including Indiana, including Arizona. Donald Trump would be one of the worst presidents ever in his re-election here. Let's check this out here. 369. And then for Obama it was 365. Does this hold any meaning here? Hard to tell. Obama wins 6 more states. The next president is going to be a 6th life path. Obama won in a 28-year 2008. EW, Elizabeth Warren adds up to 28. This is going to be your election map. Obama beat a guy from Arizona. The first female president's going to win Arizona, one of the key battleground states out there. All this is very symbolic for what's about to come in the next expansionary stage in the economy, and a return to normalcy in America in regards to the behavior of the Oval Office. America will need to see a return of that as well. And once again, this is going to be your election for 2020.